it's Jen. Welcome to Art Scene. We are back in the artist-filled neighborhood of Bushwick, Brooklyn to check out the studio of Andrew Erdos. Andrew is a really exciting artist who works with glass and is represented by one of my favorite galleries in Chelsea, the Claire Oliver Gallery. Let's go check out his studio. Hey, Andrew, how's it going? Thanks for having me by. Thanks again for having us by. This is really exciting. I've been dying to come to your studio, so thanks for having us.
Very cool. Thanks for coming.
So tell me a little bit about how you got started working in glass.
There's a lot of artists in my family, and it was something I was actually very, we could say, averse to the idea of becoming when I was like a child. I actually started taking a glass blowing class when I was 16. But I wasn't at all interested in art or craft or anything. I think it was just the danger, the excitement, this molten material, how loud it was, the chaos, more so than the conceptual art aspect. I was very interested in the performance of glass, the choreography behind it, these large sculptures that only exist for a few minutes, the molten chaos and beauty of the material while it's hot and while it's alive.
What was the inspiration for the animals?
It's a shape that just sort of came to me, and I made a very large, very crude version of these sculptures now when I was 19. And then I put it on a shelf and always had this instinctual attraction to the shape and the object. And then I made a number of other things for several years, and then I came back to it. What I like most about the shape is that it's obviously an animal, obviously a mammal, but when you really analyze what it is, it's not a specific animal, it's not remotely natural. That's sort of the sort of disconnect I see between humans as just another animal and nature. I think the modular aspect of it is one of the things that makes it a cohesive body of work. All of the similar shaped legs kind of gives the viewer the impression that it's the same animal, the same species, the same relationship.
They're all cousins.
They're all related to each other in a way.
How do you think kids react to your work?
I think it's gotten, for the most part, a very positive reaction from kids. I mean, the shapes are, I think, very engaging. And you can also see your reflection in it. There's this ability for not only adults but also kids to really see themselves.
Tell me about the different colors you work with and how that's incorporated into the work, and a little bit about your process and materials.
Usually all the glass starts off clear with the exception of the pieces behind us. These were made from a molten tank of solid black glass. We added a high concentrate of nickel into this raw glass, and that's what turns it black. But the other pieces, it's all clear glass, and then I coat the inside with sterling silver or 24 karat gold.
What do you do for fun when you're not making all of this incredible work?
It's funny because this would actually be my absolute first choice thing to do. If I had another full-time job, what I would do in my free time would be to come to my studio and make art.
Thank you so much for having us by your studio and chatting with us about your work. This was an absolute pleasure and a real treat.
Great. Well, thank you very much. Come back anytime.
Sure. And thank you for joining us, and we look forward to seeing you next time on Art Scene.
This is for my new piece for the Knoxville Art Museum. This base will be filled with lights. The animal is sort of sitting on a bed of these.
That's beautiful. It's just so beautiful the way the light comes up through it.